And, despite the fact that there are a lot of bad things going on in California right now because of Governor Gavin Newsom and his agenda, there are so many pro-life Californians out there, too, who are really putting the pedal to the metal and they understand the battles in their court now, you know?
Absolutely. And you know what, we're going to go back into I think Father Mark's court.
Yes.
He's out there in San Francisco. He has a very special guest with him right now. Hi, Father Mark.
Yes, we have the Archbishop of San Francisco, Salvatore Corleone. He's graciously joined us, and they were talking about the political battle. You all just had a big one here, Proposition 1.
Yes, we did. Unfortunately, it opens wide the door for all kinds of new attacks on human life and the dignity of life and the dignity of what God created us for as male and female. So it speaks about reproductive freedom, which is wide open to interpretation.
Right. So it's kind of solidifying the pro-choice position.
Definitely that, and it could be even worse depending on how that phrase is interpreted, but it definitely solidifies that. There were over 20 pieces of legislation as well making their way through the state legislature, making California a haven for those seeking abortions.
Right. And as the shepherd of the diocese, archdiocese out here, what is it like for you to come see all these Catholics out today?
It's a powerful reminder, and we have non-Catholics too. So this cuts across faith affiliation because it's about a basic human right, a basic reality of the dignity of human life. It's a powerful reminder that even here in California, even here in San Francisco, not everyone is co-opted by this culture of death. There are a lot of people here who understand the dignity of human life, including human life in the womb, and are willing to take a stand for it.
And you had a great event this morning. You have the big Mass before the March, and you commissioned a new setting, right, for the Mass parts.
Yes, I did. Some years ago when I foresaw this year having the Mass before the Walk for Life would be the 20th anniversary of the Roe decision, I thought we need to do something to mark the occasion, not to celebrate, but really to mourn. It's mourning kind of a tragic historical event. I didn't know that we would have something to celebrate now with the overturning of Roe. So I thought commission a Mass of sacred music to evoke the sense of the dignity of human life, especially life in the womb. So it's written for a children's choir, supplemented by adult voices for the lower ranges. And so I heard it for the first time myself this morning. It's very powerful. It does bring out that sense, kind of the joy and even the fragility of a brand new life and how beautiful that is.
And some of the text for that Mass is from Jeremiah. Before, I knew you before you were conceived, even in the womb. Why was that important to you?
Yes, the composer Chris Mueller proposed this idea to me. It's the call of Jeremiah, and right, Jeremiah was resistant because he was so young. We see the pro-life movement as a movement of the youth. And it also, I don't think it was realized, it was also the title of the pastoral letter I issued almost about a year and a half ago now. On this issue. So he composed it such that it's the call of Jeremiah, right? And so it's kind of God and Jeremiah are wrestling with each other. Jeremiah is resistant, but God finally subdues him. So the adult voices sing the parts of God, and the children's voices the parts of Jeremiah in response. And I picked up a little more. I didn't realize the God parts are all in Latin. The Jeremiah's parts are in English or Spanish. And at the end, it concludes with Verbum Domini, and they come together singing the Verbum Domini. So God finally subdues Jeremiah, and God's word becomes Jeremiah's word.
All right. And I thought it was so beautiful, too. You wanted a young choir, 5th through 8th grade, to have that kind of plaintive tone to it, right, for life.
Yes, plaintive and full of energy as well. We're blessed with the St. Bridget's Choir School, directed by a music director at the Cathedral, Chris Titza. So he directed them, but those children's voices evoke for us the beauty of the human life, and kind of a plaintive sense to it. But there's also a playful sense too in the music, some of the musical techniques that are used.
I know I always like to stress, like you mentioned, it's a human rights issue, but also people of faith especially. Why is it people of faith need to be motivated? Why is it important to us as religious people?
Our faith, in addition to helping us apprehend revealed truth, it helps us apprehend natural truth with greater clarity and greater depth. So people without the gift of faith can easily be blind to that. So we who have the gift of faith need to enlighten them. We need to be that light of Christ to the world, to enlighten people without faith or with only weak faith or superficial faith, to see the deeper truths of what's already in the natural created order. It's a natural truth, just like, 7 of the 10 commandments are just basic morality. Don't steal, don't kill, respect your parents, don't lie.
Right.
These things we can apprehend by our reason alone.
Well, thank you so much for your support and always helping us out here. Thank you. Back to you, Tracy.
Thank you so much. And we are about to head to the Walk for Life rally right now.
Yeah. And we're going to hear from more incredible pro-life speakers like Sean Carney, president and co-founder of 40 Days for Life. And here we go. We're going to listen right now.
Yep, stay with us.
Okay, you know what to do now. This side is going to say Roe is gone. And this side is going to say life is winning. Are you ready? Roe is gone. Life is winning. Roe is gone. Life is winning. Roe is gone. Life is winning. Woo-hoo-hoo! You guys are so awesome. Okay, it is time, because we love our Constitution and our flag, and we know that you cannot have anything without life, and then you can have liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So, men, if you will please now respectfully remove your hats. Military and retired military, how we love you. You may salute your flag. And if everybody would put their beautiful hands over those loving hearts. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the hope of the brave. We love you. Hey, everybody, welcome back. I'll tell you what, yesterday I met 20 students that came with Deacon Peter from Oklahoma. So let's all tell them, hey, I think they're coming from the farthest.